Hi friends, I'm JC Ayoka. I am delighted today to share thoughts with you on digital business transformation. Yes, everyone is talking about it. Many people are working on it, but only very few are truly benefiting from it. Digital business transformation is no longer a buzzword. It is the reality of the moment. Going digital has become inevitable, especially in the aftermath of COVID-19 pandemic. Businesses big and small, even religious organizations and educational institutions need to reinvent to be able to remain a going concern. Yes, going digital is no longer optional, but this must also be done right. Of a matter of fact, many organizations have benefited immensely from digital. Organizations like Amazon have turned what you could term normal buying and selling into a $1 trillion business. Apple has also become a $1 trillion business riding on the back of digital technology. Here in Africa, companies like InterSwitch have moved from basically a startup to becoming a $1 billion business. Other businesses like Uber has disrupted the taxi industry, and there are a couple of others. On the other hand, some businesses like Kodak that failed to take the right action at the right time had their business fortune eroded. Also, companies like BlackBerry or Research in Motion were basically disrupted despite being a technology company. But like I said, it's not just about going digital or doing business digital transformation. Some other companies have made efforts, but because they did not get it right, they also had their fortunes impacted on the negative way. Companies like General Electric in 2011 embarked on an ambitious digital transformation journey. They wanted to become one of the top 10 software companies in the world, but that did not really go well. It actually led them to losing a lot of value and eventually resulting in a change of guard. The CEO and some of his executives had to be eased out for a new set of people. Also, brands like Diamond Bank in 2016 embarked on a digital transformation journey in a bid to become the fastest growing digital bank in Nigeria, but that did not really go well. So digital is the way to go, but there are technicalities, there are tactics, it's a game of strategy, and it must be done. According to a survey by McKinsey Global, 70% of digital transformation efforts have actually failed. Only 30% of digital transformation projects have succeeded. Now the big question is, why do most digital transformation efforts fail? Now, before we go further, let's see what industry experts have said concerning digital transformation. George Westerman of MIT Sloan said, and I quote, "Digital transformation marks a radical rethinking of how an organization uses technology, people, and processes to radically change business performance." Unquote. A key takeaway here is that digital transformation involves people, it involves technology, and it involves processes. It's not just about technology. And Jeff Bezos, the founder and CEO of Amazon, has this to say, and I quote, "There is no alternative to digital transformation. Visionary companies will carve out new strategic options for themselves. Those that don't, those that don't adapt will fail." A key takeaway here is that digital transformation is not optional. And from John Chambers, executive chairman of Cisco, he says, at least 40% of businesses will die in the next 10 years if they don't figure out how to change their entire company to accommodate new technologies, unquote. A key takeaway here is that digital transformation is not an option. It's either you do it successfully and you succeed, or if you don't, you may be heading to extinction. More from industry experts. CEO of Microsoft, Nadella, has this to say, I quote, "Digital transformation isn't just about procuring a CRM, an ERP, or office automation system. It requires building out what we refer to as systems of intelligence, digital feedback loops that help you better engage your customers, empower your employees, optimize your operations, and reinvent products and business models," unquote. Some key takeaway here: digital transformation is not about technology. It's not just about technology. It has to do with knowing what the customer wants, a feedback. It has to do with empowering your employees. And it has to do with reinventing your business models. And it also has to do with making your operations efficient. Now, again from George Westerman of MIT Sloan, digital business transformation, when done right, is like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. But when it is done wrong, it is only a caterpillar moving faster. Now, a key takeaway here is that digital transformation is about creating a future without the limitations of the past. It's about building up new capabilities. And putting this all together, I have this to say, that digital transformation is a change in business strategy that leverages innovative use of digital technology to create more business value and enhance customer experience. So digital transformation is not just about applying new technologies or changing existing ones. It's about rethinking your business. It's about reinventing your business. And this has to be proactive, it has to be holistic, and it has to be strategic. As rightly postulated in Ayo's digital model, successful digital transformations are centered on inspiring business vision, nurtured by the right digital culture, follow iterative and agile processes, and are powered by digital technologies. To better understand the makings of digital business transformation, we need to understand some differences between the traditional economy and the digital economy. In the traditional economy, business assets are largely tangible assets, while in the digital economy, you have both tangible and intangible assets. In the traditional economy, the business environment is largely stable and predictable, while in the digital economy, the business environment is rapidly changing and unpredictable. In the traditional economy, commerce is majorly around flow of commodities, Why in today's digital economy is more about flow of information. That is why today the data is the king. Most of the top business brands you have today, like Google, Apple, Facebook, most of their awards comes from their data. The businesses that control the flow of information today, that control data, actually controls the economy. Now, the titans in the traditional economy majorly use the pipeline model, while in today's digital economy, you have more businesses using the platform model. In the traditional economy, the big companies have their strengths largely based on their capital and on their labor force. In today's digital economy, it is the strength of your technology and the depth of your innovation that actually determines your strength. Understanding some of these differences helps us to better understand the mechanisms of digital transformation. So going digital is not just a direct translation, because it's like you're moving from one word to another. And if you just do a one-to-one mapping, most times you miss the mark. Just like what you have when you do direct translation from one language to another. For example, in my local dialect, this phrase, "Akpere na omoko," means I am thirsty. But when you literally translate this to English language, what you have is my throat is calling me firewood, which is a big distortion from the original meaning. And this is the type of thing you have when you manually or directly map processes from the physical world to the digital world in the name of digital transformation. Now, let's take a look at another example. Now, in the brick and mortar world or in the traditional world, issuing a certificate which is signed and possibly sealed confers some level of authenticity on a process like education or sale of land and etc. Now, if you directly map this to the digital world and issue a soft copy certificate, it does not give the same level of objectivity, because it cannot confer that same level of authenticity, because in the digital world, a soft copy certificate can easily be replicated even without the authorization of the issuing institution. So to achieve the same level of authenticity, you may need to have a sort of database system or a blockchain system. So in doing your digital transformation, you need to have your eyes on the objective and properly assess and find the actual process or event in the digital world that will achieve the same objective you are looking at. So digital business transformation is not just a change of technology. It's not just bringing in some digital tools. It's actually a strategic business journey. And to get it right, you need an inspiring business vision to guide your actions. You need the right digital culture to direct and guide human interactions. You need an agile and iterative process that will ensure there is continuous process improvement and that ensures you're creative and innovative. And you actually need the right digital technologies to power your process and create the required business value.